Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast. This is your roundup of companies making news on Wall Street and beyond, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
We need to take a look at some stocks on the move today. Always, we're joined by Bloomberg's Lisa Mateo. Lisa?
All right, we're starting with Tesla because shares have really been all over the map this morning. They were lower, then they moved higher, up as much as nearly 2%. The reason why is that it's not doing so well in Europe. So let me get to some of the numbers for you. Sales fell for the 10th time in the last 12 months there. 40% drop in February compared to the same month last year. Sales fell 43% in the first 2 months of the year, despite the 31% rise in industry-wide EV registrations. So a few things. They're counting on the redesigned Model Y to boost sales, right? That's their big draw. But it's been hit with these production pauses. Its factories worldwide earlier this year. And then, of course, you have this growing polarizing feel around Elon Musk himself. You know, people have been vandalizing dealerships, the cars there, and vandalizing different charging stations here, not only here, but abroad, too. So that's the latest on Tesla, but its shares really all over the map this morning.
I mean, do we think sales are down because of the Elon political issues or because of maybe competition from BYD?
BYD competition,
yeah,
correct. The mix of the two.
Yeah.
Because BYD did fantastic.
Do we have a date on this, like April 2nd for tariffs? Is there a date where we get clarity on the uncertainty of Tesla? I don't think so.
I don't see how long he keeps a high profile in the government, I guess.
Next.
Okay, Trump Media and Technology plan to work with Crypto.com. They want to launch ETFs. Shares have been as much as 10%. Okay, so here's how it works. If they plan to offer made in America investments, including ETFs that are tied to digital assets. This is on a platform that's owned by Crypto.com. And the products are going to be available this year, US, Europe, Asia, pending, of course, regulatory approval, as always. But it'll include Kronos, which is a virtual currency affiliated with Crypto.com. But the interesting thing about this, what I find is that Crypto.com was in this legal battle with U.S. regulators last year, but it dropped the complaint after Trump's election victory. So that's what I find that points out interesting. But he's the largest shareholder, President Trump.
Yeah, Trump Media Technology is up 9% pre-market trading, down 38% year to date, down 58% over the trailing 12 months. So that's another volatile stock.
You got one more?
And I do. It's an interesting look on the housing market.
33 more?
33 more. My last one for you. KB Home. Disappointing first quarter results cut its forecast. Shares have been down as much as 8% this morning. It said the spring housing market, it's been a little bit slower than usual. A few things they pointed to, the consumer working through affordability concerns. Also, here's the word, uncertainties. Yes, we've heard that a lot. Macroeconomic, geopolitical issues. And it's all causing the consumer to put off buying a home. But there were a couple bright spots. They did say the company is making some adjustments to provide some better value,
it's
improving sales.
Decline.
Exactly. Bingo.
I got the Redfin, whatever city, the Redfin feed.
Yeah.
And everybody's lowering. Am I right? A lot of houses, they're lowering the prices.
It depends on exactly where.
Like, what do you see?
Well, my neighborhood house goes on for sale. It's gone in 15 minutes.
Correct. 15 minutes. Me too. Up in New Jersey, it's gone like this, overpriced. But if you move a little further away, then that's where you can have some negotiating room. You have some wiggle room.
Like through the Delaware Gap.
Correct.
You have to go.
That's where
you're like Daniel Boone going across the Delaware Water Gap.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.